Hi there. So one thing we're collecting in this van life is a lot of books, and it's hard to find places to put them all. So we're going to build a little bookshelf in here. You may have seen our other video on building these overhead cabinets. We're going to utilize these, and what we're going to do, if I can get this off of here, I've removed the panel from the back, but it's a panel just like this, and that's what's going to be the support. And so back here we're going to have a shelf coming out here to hold some books. We are at my brother's house and we're using his garage, and he's got some scraps of wood that are going to work perfectly for this. So we'll go into the garage right now and I'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, we are super fortunate to have the use of this garage. He's got a shop with a bunch of tools. It's really cool. And he has this scrap of wood that was left over from a project he was doing that he's ending up not doing now. This is basically the same kind of wood that I put the panels on those overhead cabinets with. So we're going to use this for most of the bookshelf. So that's going to be the back, the side, the bottom, and probably the other side of this bookshelf we're making. And we're going to hold it all together with some aluminum channel. We're going to drill holes through this, and we're just going to bolt it together with some little machine screws. So the first thing I got to do is take these two panels. This is what was on the back of the cabinet up there that I just removed. I'm going to replace this with one piece. The reason this is two pieces is when I made those cabinets 2 years ago, this was the last little bit of scrap I had left over. And rather than running down to the hardware store and buying another 2-foot square piece of this stuff, I just thought, I'll make it with two pieces. And so it's worked so far. But for now, if we're making a bookcase, I want it to have a little bit more structural strength to it. So we're going to replace this. And I'm going to lay this on here, trace it out. I'll cut that out, and I'm going to cut a few more pieces, cut this to length, and once I get all of these cut, we'll come back to the camera and I'll show you where we're at and we'll start putting it together. Okay, well, I got all the pieces cut. This right here, you may remember I was showing two pieces from the previous build from the cabinets. That's like this piece. Those two pieces went right there. So I used those as a template to cut this piece out. And then these are some other pieces I cut out. I glued the front here because there's not a whole lot of strength required on this piece. That's just to keep books from falling out. But I did go ahead and put these little aluminum brackets here with these tiny machine screws through it, because this is what's going to hold all the weight of the books right here. So this is going to go together on there like that, and that's basically what it's going to look like right back there. To hold these two pieces together, I cut these aluminum pieces and drilled holes in them, and these are going to bolt on here like that, and then this piece is going to bolt in here. So I'll go ahead and assemble that real quick, and then I'll get back with you and we'll put this thing up and see how it works. Okay, I have it all bolted together. I used some Loctite removable thread locker. This is the stuff that comes apart if you want it to, but because we're going to be bouncing down the road all the time, I just thought these little bolts, I wanted to make sure they would stay put. So also I have bolts holding it together here to the frame, but along here, along the bottom and along this side, the screws that hold it to the panel are also the screws that hold it to the frame. So I've got them poking through just a little bit, and now's the moment of truth. We're going to see if this thing actually works. There we go. Okay. That's looking better.
All right. Moment of truth. It's a little bit full, so I'm gonna... Yay! Thank you, baby. All right. What do you think of that? That's awesome.
Cool. Okay, so there it is, a pretty simple van project to take care of all those books that are loose, banging around. Easy project. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. That would sure help us out. And subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.